When I turned 50 in 2023, my 3,000 shillings had increased the savings, monthly savings, to 347,000 per month. I started from 3,000. But in 23 years later, when I turned 50, I was saving a total of 347,000 per month. This is now the part you not believe, that in those 23 years, had managed to put together a fund of 16.6 million. And the 16.6 million was my own contribution, which was paid back to me with interest at my age of 50. And the amount that was paid to me at 50 was 38.6 million. It was paid as one-off. That was my turning point. That a journey of 3,000 shillings gave birth to 38. And even before I come to what I did with that 38 million shillings, you ask yourself a simple question. How many Kenyans could have afforded 3,000 shillings that time? Many. But how many of the people who could have afforded that didn't have the 38 million shillings 23 years later? Many. When I talk to you about why invest, I use my own example. That money that was paid, I sat down and reflected. I also consulted and I came up to a decision that I don't have to spend this money. The original intention where I was investing was to give security to my family and also have a buffer for retirement. And this now was at a time when the industry conversations were majorly around bonds. And within the Old Mutual Group, there is this particular fund that is called the Private Wealth that invests primarily in infrastructure bonds and fixed bonds. And I picked just one that hit the market in July 2023. It hit the market in June, but I bought in the secondary market in July, but running for a period of 7 years with a coupon rate of 15.83%. My that 8 million shillings was all put in that, but because I bought in the secondary market, it came down because of the discounts to about that 7 point something million. By that amount, the basis of a bond is that infrastructure, but for that matter, you get your coupon or your interest every 6 months. My first coupon was to be paid in December 2023, the 18th. Next coupon to be paid on the 18th of June 2024. Next one, 18th of December 2024. And that has been the journey. So I've been getting every 6 months a payout in form of coupon from my fund. And the amount is attractive because it pays school fees for my children. Every 6 months, 2.97 million. My 38 million shillings is still intact. I'm only taking the coupon or the interest, which is taking care of the education of the children. And if you look at that, it's translating to an average of about 500,000 shillings every month. So what am I trying to say here? Only because I accepted the discipline of sacrificing 3,000, the conversation has since grown or busted into 500,000 shillings every month return. In your own terms, is that attractive or not? That is a gospel that forms the basis of my encouragement to people to invest. Because if you want to have that 38 million shillings now, can you start the journey? You won't have that 8 million shillings unless you get started. And that is the toughest part. Most of the people don't want the pain that comes with that investment because the pain is around sacrifice. I'm telling you, you have less money in your pocket that you have to manage. The rest is going to investment. The Kenyan people want to spend every end of the month. Like now we're getting to the end of the month. Most of the hotels are full. Most of the lodgings are full. Most of the social places are full. People are enjoying their money. Only 3% are making the sacrifice. But 10, 15 years down the line, the ones that made the sacrifice will be laughing all the way to the bank. The ones that enjoyed everything on that day, the spenders, will be having the pain.